fire, fire for fire, fire.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it right. Can you guys hear anything? Jesus, dude.
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him. Because
Dude, I turned that up to 600%. Basically nothing. Chat, I don't know. I turned it up 600%. It's still not working. I can hear it, but it's quiet. Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll see.
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him. Because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps. And he was telling me that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, Pete, you must be doing something wrong. And he gave me permission to create an account for him and just run the account. I've been a virtual boy for 3 days. And I've never felt this bad about myself. I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women. Because I'm like, when I say I mean Pete, because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6. But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s, and even they won't like me back, Pete, which is a 6. So what level of delusion has entered women's heads? Like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed than ever.
No way! No fucking way, dude! No, shut up! She actually tried and she felt bad and I hate women now. That is so fucking funny. Oh my god. So what happened? She said that she tried to make a fake boy account to help her friend or something. She made a dating account and she started having so much trouble watching or trying to match with other women, even though she knows how women function and she was trying to get, you know, get a woman. She couldn't do it. Fastest way to misogyny is to be a man, apparently. Yep. And then you get shamed for being like, well, maybe it's not so great, huh? She asked the boyfriend to make a dating account of him. Yeah. Sounds like skill issue. I don't think it's skill issue, man. I think that men have it so much harder. Women have horrible game. Okay, hear me out. Even if you have horrible game, what if you're a guy that has horrible game and you have to deal with this shit? How do you get better if you don't get any game? Going from one side against hundreds of matches in a week, also with no effort whatsoever, if you're like mildly attractive. Depending on how attractive they are, to a 6 man who gets like maybe 1 match a week. Yeah. Don't ever use dating apps as a male. What if there's no other option? No, I as I was saying, I am not surprised in the slightest. Even men with game don't get matched often. No, seriously. I know, like, haha, terminally online, you never do it. Try it yourself, Alana, you'll understand better. I don't need to understand better. I already understand because of secondhand accounts that have been told to me. I don't need to be in your shoes to understand you better. I know because I listen. If you do match, there's a good chance they want to follow their Instagram. Yeah, the bots. There's a million bots. There's fake women on every corner of these dating apps. And if you do match, it's usually either a catfish or an OF profile. Oh, that makes a guy dating profile for the lulz. I don't know. I feel like I'd be kind of sad. If I did that kind of thing, I'd be like, ooh, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I already get sad when like I go outside, man. That internet theory, but it's just catfishing. I feel like that internet theory is kind of for schizos. Not gonna lie. Aren't you sad now? Why would I be sad? I'm streaming and I'm talking to you guys. Dating apps or sex apps anyway? Not necessarily. I mean, like, a lot of it is, yeah, because it's very shallow. Alana, you need to help us get women? I can't do that. I love women, but they make me want to kill myself. I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, I have talked to, like, normie women, and I find it extremely hard to, like, be relatable. I don't know how men have, like, charisma. Like, let's just say, like, masking. You know how if you mask, around normal people, how you have to pretend to have, like, normal hobbies instead of trying to explain that you're, like, into VTubers or whatever? I don't know how people do that. I don't know. I always, like, lie and say, like, oh, I love to draw in my spare time and garden. Yeah. Which I do. I do like to draw and garden, but I just don't have time. It's tough. Do you actually like to draw? Yes. I say video games? No, because then normies are like, video games? Ugh. I'm a solid 7 to 8, and I think I'm, like, pretty good at talking to people when I'm not high as fuck. I'm pretty good at talking to people when I'm not high out of my fucking mind. Like, yeah, me too, man. Except that you high as fuck is probably me normally. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I gave up on dating sites a while ago, and there were women accounts that are just bots. That was insane. There are thousands of accounts that women didn't even close, even though they aren't active anymore. Trying to get meshes is terrible. Oh, that shit fucking sucks. Dead accounts like that? Men are bullied for having less than masculine hobbies, and women are praised most of the time. I don't know, man. I disagree. If I say I'm into video games, like, other women who are, like, older than me, like, look at me or like, oh my god, what if, like, they don't say it, but, like, they do go like, oh, that's so cool. Wow, you like video games? And I'm just like, okay, bitch. Yeah, they give you the look of like, games, what a waste of what's a waste of time. Are you asking women on dates? No, man. I'm talking about like everyday conversations with normal people, which would imply like people on dating apps, if anything. I do have normal interests. It's just like, I don't really have time for them right now. My number one interest is talking to you guys. Video games are one of those third date things you bring up? Yeah, maybe. Maybe if you're lucky, chat. Men definitely have to fucking... They have to work so much harder. Or they have to have a lot of money. And even then you get used. That's sad. Why is it fucking sad? My career being first is sad? What the fuck up? Like, fuck you. No shit, you guys are my first. You are the reason I am here. No way. No way, really? What? I saw a Button episode where those two shared a lot in common, but the woman rejected because she wanted to see her other options. Yes, we watched it together, chat. Should be thinking of having children and reproducing. You are a woman. All right, mom. I didn't realize one of my mods is a mom, or is my mom specifically. Your focus is on popping out babies and getting men. We're all a mother. Cat. Ugh. As a man, I work hard to buy a house. Oh, so you're never gonna buy a house at this rate. The culture to not settle down, just perma hook up has led to this. Girls that are 2s all the way up to 10s just hooking up with dudes that are 8+. If no one settles down and those men aren't taking off the market and the women don't want to settle down, you just end up with a revolving door that is dating apps essaying. Yeah. Well, it's like that theory, you know, like where they had the graph, or not the graph, but like the lines connecting to all the women, and then they will never pick someone that's like below like a certain amount, whereas men will pick everyone, but then the men at the top don't have to pick people that are below them. Yeah, the Hoe Math chart. It's exactly that. Yeah, you're not human. If you're below a 6, you're not a human. If you're below a 7, if you're below a 7 and you only make 100,000, then like you're not human. I've heard women say that. If you make under 100 grand, which is insane to me, by the way, and if you're like only a 6, you're like not human. Yep. Yeah, or if you're below a certain height, and even if you make a lot of money, you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I could be with a short guy. 2s and 3s will only try for 6s. Yep. You can take your shot and be like, oh, well, you know, you can try, but guys below 6 foot are kids.
Fire, fire, fire.